Angel Reese got in by coaches. So the only players that I would assume are going to get in on, like, based on that is, I think it'll probably be, I think Caitlin will, obviously. Caitlin will get in. And I think it's to pick the starters, I think. So I think it'll be Caitlin, it'll be Fee, it'll be Aaliyah, it'll be Aja, it'll be Stewie, it'll be Paige. Like, Angel Reese is 13th in All-Star voting, lads. She is 13th in All-Star voting.
Made some comments about Angel Reese.
Yeah.
You called her garbage compared to Caitlin Clark.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I love black people. Mwah, 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 mwah. But I think sometimes we do play the race card too much. This ain't racial. This is about sports. This is about athletic ability. You know what I'm saying? And when you look at Caitlin Clark's game, who's very reminiscent of a Steph Curry, based on her range and shooting the three, plus everything else she does. And then you look at Angel Reese, stop it.
This wasn't just an all-star snub. This was a reality check heard around the sports world. Angel Reese, the player an entire media machine swore was a WNBA's golden ticket, just got ghosted by the fans.
Angel Reese needs to be better at basketball. I'm not talking about as a person. I'm not talking about as a podcaster. I'm not talking about at the Met Gala. She needs to be a better player if we want this rivalry to be able to have some staying power. She had a very, very busy offseason, but at this moment, it does not seem like the offseason involved a lot of mic-in drills of left-handed layups. Right now, Angel Reese, she is a wildly famous rebounder.
Not top 5, not top 10, 13th. While her name trended for tunnel fits and viral taunts, the ballot screamed what highlight reels hit. A superstar narrative imploding. What happens when hype slams into hard stats? Strap in. The truth isn't pretty.
To be that, and I know I'll go down in history. I'll look back in 20 years and be like, yeah, the reason why we watching women's basketball is not just because of one person. It's because of me too, and I want y'all to realize that.
Before we uncover why the WNBA's most talked about rookie just got exposed, smash that subscribe button. What happens next changes everything you thought about hype culture. The votes are in, and Angel Reese isn't just outside the top 10 All-Star selections.
Angel Reese. What happened to the Angel Reese fan base? Have y'all truly abandoned Angel Reese? Is the star shining? Does the star shine dimming on Angel Reese now? Have her own people just left her? Have they forgotten her? Do they no longer love her? I mean, you know, she celebrates mediocrity with the me-bound thing that she thinks that she's just gonna so randomly get. I know people all thought that was brilliant and so forth, and she can make whatever t-shirts she wants. You do know that patents are not just trademarks are not just given. They take 12 to 18 months for approval, and half of them are rejected.
She's vanished like a glitch in the Matrix. Twitter imploded. Group chats erupted. And the media machine that crowned her the WNBA savior, dead silent. But this isn't just a snub. It's a reckoning. Because for 2 years, headlines screamed she was a league revolution. The face, the magnet pulling in millions. Yet, when ballots drop 13th place behind players you've never seen on a magazine cover.
For the better part of 2 years, maybe even 3 years, the mainstream media has been trying to convince us that Angel Reese is a huge star. Some in the media even do investigative journalism and claim that Angel Reese is the face of the WNBA because she leads the league in followers on social media, along with missed layups and a complete lack of athleticism.
Behind teammates who don't trend on TikTok. What shattered illusion rewind 3 months draft night confetti camera flashes Angel beaming this is why they watched the narrative was set physical fierce unapologetic ESPN ran segments calling her the new era brands lined up but the court that told a darker story. I'll adjust. Contrast that with Reese's debut, 12 shots, 2 makes for turnovers post-game, blaming adjustment periods while flashing a $20,000 diamond by Barbie necklace at the podium. The metrics reveal why All-Star votes split so violently. Efficiency. Clark's 37% from 3 outranked 75% of starting guards. Reese's 39% FG dead last among forwards. Clutch impact. In final 5 minutes, Clark shoots 45%. Reese 28% with 7 late-game turnovers. Scoring burden. Clark creates 62% of her shots off the dribble. Reese relies on guards feeding her deep post-ups and still misses point-blank bunnies. But the real tragedy, Reese's self-sabotage. After a June loss where she bricked 5 layups, she Instagram-like post calling fans jealous haters. Meanwhile, Clark, after a 10-turnover nightmare, spent post-game reviewing film with coaches. No entourage, no deflections. When reporters asked about criticism, I own it. Got to be better. The rivalry that wasn't. Media desperately framed them as Bird versus Magic 2. 0. Reality one's rewriting record books. The others trending for tears after losses. When Clark shattered the rookie assist record in 15 games, Reese's camp leaked she's stat padding to blogs. Irony Reese's own rebound obsession, crashing the offensive glass for self-rebounds to inflate stats. Film analysts prove 40% of her boards come off her own misses. Even their leadership styles clash. Clark organizes team film sessions. Texts rookie defensive adjustments at midnight. Reese skipped 2 Sky practices for a photo shoot, then showed up late to a team charity event. Veterans noticed when a Sky captain called her out. Reese unfollowed her on Instagram a dame. The double standard exposed. Here's what no one dares say. If a white player performed like Reese while mocking fans and dodging accountability, they'd be labeled entitled lazy boss. Yet Reese weaponizes race when criticized. After shooting 147 against Atlanta, she tweeted, "They hate us 'cause they ain't us." Comments flooded with receipts. Her defensive lapses, poor screening, refusal to pass out of double teams. Clark faces equal vitriol, but opposite narratives when she struggles. Rookie war when Reese struggles. System failure. Example, both face Connecticut's top-ranked defense. Clark 22 points, 9 assists on 50% shooting. Reese for points, 3 turnovers. Headlines, Clark adjusts versus Reese failed by teammates. The work ethic abyss. Whispers from Chicago's practice facility are damning. Reese frequently cuts drills short. Ignores shooting coaches. Once refused to practice left-hand layups, her biggest weakness, saying, "I'll just dunk in games." She's never dunked professionally. Clark broke the Fever's conditioning drill record, then reran it to fix my stance. This manifests in late-game IQs. Clark reads defenses like chess grandmasters, threading no-look passes through traps. Reese forces contested turnarounds with 20 seconds left on the shot clock. When coaches diagram plays for her, she forgets cuts. The endorsement illusion. Reese boasts about her $1 million plus in deals. Truth, most are barter. Agreements, free products or posts. Her only confirmed cash deal, a $150,000 sneaker contract requiring 50 social posts monthly. Clark signed a $20 million Nike deal structured on performance bonuses, MVP clauses, All-Star triggers, and title incentives. Nike's confidence. She's already hit 3 bonuses in 20 games. The fan exodus. Reese's social media dominance is collapsing. Her TikTok engagement dropped 62% since May. Game broadcast featuring her. Viewership dips 18% in second halves when she fatigues. Even her Bayou Barbie fan accounts now post critiques. Why no jump hook yet? Pass the rock. Clark's base growing organically. Her jerseys outsell Reese's 3-1 Fever Road games sold out in 15 cities. Not because of drama, because she drops 25-point quarters that leave crowds speechless. The accountability test. After failing to crack All-Star Top 10, Reese went live on Instagram. "Y'all don't appreciate real talent." Clark texted 4 All-Star voters. "What drills improve my defense?" No blame, no campaigns, just hunger. This dichotomy defines their futures. One views stardom as a crown to wear. The other sees it as a mountain to climb. And the WNBA's verdict is clear. Production beats projection. Every single time. The June 23rd Sky Sun game wasn't just a loss. It was a funeral for Chicago's playoff hopes. The scoreboard screamed 79-52. But the real tragedy unfolded in the first quarter. Courtney Vandersloot, disguised 36-year-old floor general, crumpled the court, clutching her right knee. No contact, just a sickening pop of an ACL tearing. A sound every athlete dreads. For Vandersloot, a 5-time All-Star who returned to Chicago to chase one last title. The diagnosis was brutal. Season over, surgery. A year of grueling rehab ahead. In that vacuum of leadership, Angel Reese just failed to step up. She evaporated. 4 points, 2 rebounds, missed layups at airball from 4 feet. The arena packed with fans who paid premium prices for a rivalry spectacle empty by halftime. Resale tickets plummeted to $3 less than a coffee. Chicago's offense disintegrated into isolation chaos. 4 shots, broken plays. Reese camping the paint while defenders dared her to shoot. Her body language screamed resignation. Slumped shoulders, avoiding eye contact, jogging back on defense's Connecticut score transition buckets. Post-game, Reese didn't dissect film or credit opponents. She took to Instagram Live blaming energy vampires and haters for the loss. No accountability for her 147 shooting. No acknowledgement of Vanderloot's absence. Just deflection wrapped in victimhood. Meanwhile, undrafted DJI Carrington playing through bruised ribs for Connecticut dropped 16 points using textbook fundamentals. Backdoor cuts, putback rebounds, and lock-on defense. No hashtags, no tunnel fits, just production, the dichotomy, brand versus substance. Reese's regression. Offensive black hole shooting 38. 5% FG. Dead last among starting forwards. Her signature post moves. Defenders swat them easily because she still hasn't developed a left-handed finish. Rebound inflation 11. 9 boards per game sound elite until film shows 40% are self-rebounds off her own misses. Leadership void skip practices for photos. Unfollowed teammates after criticism. When coaches diagram plays, she forgot cuts. Carrington's climbed the grind. A 2021 second-round pick who transformed herself into the 2024 most improved player through obsessive drill work. No all-star votes, just respect. Two-way impact, averaging 11. 8 PPG, 5. 1 RPG, 1. 4 SPG on a team-friendly contract. Her mantra, control what you can, effort, focus, next play amnesia. The Draymond comparison. Yes, she's physical, sometimes controversially. See the hair pull foul. But she owns it. I play to win, not to be liked. Vanderloot's ghost. Why leadership can be trademarked. Vanderloot's injury wasn't just bad luck. It exposed a systemic crisis in women's sports. Female athletes are 2/8 more likely to tear ACLs than men due to anatomical differences. Wider hips, thinner ligaments. Estrogen's impact on collagen for the sky. Losing their point guard was like removing a conductor from an orchestra. Pre-injury, Vanderloot orchestrated 52% of Chicago's assists. Post-injury, the offense butted to 18 turnovers per game. Reese's response, silence. No organizing extra workouts. No mentoring rookie Camila Cardoso. Just fashion post and a Mebauen's trademark application. A phrase, now mock league-wide. The redemption arc. A glimpse of light. Then June 30th happened. Facing Connect again. Reese did the unthinkable. 11 points, 13 rebounds, 11 assists. Her first career triple-double. Not by ball hogging, but by playmaking, finding cutters, hitting open shooters. Bakes have the best passes. She grinned post-game, a nod to her high school days as a point forward. Was it sustainable or just adrenaline? The next 5 games will tell. But for one night, Ree played like she finally understood greatness isn't claimed. It's owned. Pass by pass, stop by stop. The crossroads, clout versus legacy. Ree stands at a precipice. Down one path, the influencer athlete, all brand deals, viral moments, and empty stats. Down the other, the Carrington path. Anonymous work until world can't ignore you. Her choice would define not just a career, but the WNBA's future. Because a lead doesn't need more hype. It needs heroes who ball harder than they tweet. Angel Reese's fan exodus isn't just about stats. It's a cultural course correction. Instagram followers flatline at 2. 3M for 4 months despite viral moments. Game broadcast featuring her minus 40% viewership in second halves as fans tune out. Even her Bayou Barbie movement, once 500K strong, now floods comments with brutal truths. Left-hand drills exist for a reason. Stop forcing shots and pass. We love you, but this ain't it. This isn't hate, it's disappointment. Fans who bought jerseys and defended her online now feel bamboozled by potential unfulfilled. The hype train didn't just derail. It evaporated because talent must outlast trends. The numbers don't lie. Death of a brand. Merch collapse. Reese's jersey sales ranked number 3 in April. By July, number 27 behind 10-year veterans on minimum contracts. Social slide. TikTok engagement dropped 62% since May. Viral dance videos 500K likes. Game highlights barely 50K. Empty seats. Skyhome games dropped 22% attendance post-June. Resale tickets hit $3. Cheaper than arena popcorn. The message is clear. Fans invest in excellence, not excuses. The grind versus a glam. Silent assassins rising. While Reese trademarked Medbounds, 3 superstars redefine greatness without fanfare. A.A. Wilson's invisible dominance. Dropped 20-plus points in 18 straight games. Longest streak since Lauren Jackson's 2007 MVP run. Spent off-season training with Navy SEALs. If it doesn't challenge you, it doesn't change you. Response to breaking records. Cool. Now, let's get ring number 3. Sabrina Ionescu's quiet revolution. First player ever with 200-plus threes and 200-plus assists in a season. Her pre-game ritual 500 makes from the logo alone lights off at 5 a.m. When asked about Reese's social media dominance, my job's putting balls in nets, not posting feeds. DJ Nye Carrington, the anti-influencer, undrafted most improved player front-to-runner by outworking everyone. Shoots 500 left-hand layups daily after practice. Studies opponent film during team flights. Her viral moment blocking Reed twice in 10 seconds while playing with a fractured rib. These women share code, work in darkness, shine when it matters. Why bandwagon fans fled the psychology. Reese's initial appeal tapped into powerful forces. Underdog fantasy. Fans projected themselves onto her unfiltered against the world persona. Visual virality, celebrations, and tunnel fits played perfectly to Gen Z's love of aesthetic rebellion. Tribal identity. Bayou Bobby wasn't just a nickname. It was a tribe. But tribes demand shared victories. When Reese's performance flatlined, fantasy met reality. She's not actually carrying the lead. Aesthetics grew stale. Another designer fit after 4-point game. The tribe fragmented. Why should I defend mediocrity? The unseen consequences. How hype hurts real progress. Reese's inflated narrative had collateral damage. Media distortion. Outlets pushed Reese versus Clark while ignoring Breanna Stewart's historic 40-point games. Youth misguidance. AAOU coaches report girls emulating Reese's scowls over Wilson footwork. Sponsor skepticism. Brands now hesitate to invest in WNBA players fearing empty hype cycles. As one GM privately vented, she set women's sports back 5 years. Now we fight the style over substance stereotype all over again. Redemption or relevance. The fork in the road. Rhea has 12 months to choose her legacy. Path 1. The influencer athlete dead end. Keep blaming energy vampires. Prioritize brand deals over skill development. Outcome bench roll by 2025. Forgotten by 2027. Path 2. The Carrington model. Gloria waits. Hire a shooting coach. Left hand first. Study film of veterans. Outcome. All-Star by 2026. Her July 1st triple-double proves she can pass. Now will she pivot or keep chasing clout? The final verdict. Real stars are made on Instagram. They are forged in empty gyms at midnight. In film rooms decoding opponents and owning failure without deflection. The fans didn't abandon Angel Reese. She abandoned the work that made them care. This is where you come in. Tap like if you value substance over sizzle. Comment on it. If you think all-star spots demand proof, not PR, and stick around. The ending shocks. Even her defenders. So, can Angel Reese change? Maybe if she ditches the victim script. If she trains like Clark, obsessive unseen hours. But right now, the WNBA's message is clear. This isn't TikTok. Stats over swag. Hustle over hype. And if you crown yourself, the fall is yours alone. The truth, Angel wasn't robbed. The game just called her bluff. And that silence you hear, it's a sound of potential unmet. Subscribe because we reveal who's really dominating the WNBA while cameras look away.